Hi everybody. This video is sponsored by a comment contribution from none other than Meatnormous, with Drunky the Fuck Clown looking over his shoulder. This video is probably going to be, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, the one you've probably been waiting for me to make. So I got bunch of emails from you like, I think your parents are posted in your comment thread, your real name is in there. And I looked, I didn't see it, and by that time it was already in the spam folder because of when they tried to bomb it the last time. Put those names on ban, and apparently it'll track your IP as well and keep putting you in spam. Apparently Meatnormous thinks he can expose me for something or other. And I had to give this video a lot of thought of where I was going to go with it. And I had a couple revelations, and it's really good. First of all, once again, Meatnormous starts off with the situation that I haven't seen Erin, and when they know they're keeping me from Erin, bringing up finances. Listen, our divorce was finalized. We split our ways. There was a fucking ton of debt. She wanted to take on the house, and that was it. But again, this is what narcissists will do. Brought up my leaving Macy's, why, which I have explained on this channel several times. Company went insane. No control, different rules for different people. I was going through a divorce. I was losing my freaking mind. I had lost my family. And I needed out. I needed a change. Bear with me here, because it's all gonna tie together in the end. Especially you, Meatnormous, because I know you're watching. Hi, Drunky Pumpkin. You got your woo-woo vodka? You might want to top that shit off. You could hit pause, you know. I'm going to keep talking, but you hit pause because you're stupid. Probably really don't understand how the internet goes, but whatever. So I was going through the divorce, and, you know, things were bad, and, you know, you were fucking around in it. And then Drunky did what she did at the baseball game, all drunk and shit. Hence, phone call with narcissistic mother. Congratulations on almost 140,000 views on that one, by the way. It's one that started it all off. Want to be proud. We made the decision, me and Charlene, to move to Florida because it was being made clear I was going to end up in the back of a squad car, and got down here, got a job with IKEA, did very well for a year, for 15 months or 17 months there. Basically wiped out full departments full of people where nobody had been fired for anything, found theft everywhere, until I found the theft involving the store accountant, the HR manager, and the store manager hiding a pedophile with, and this has all been explained, who was arrested for 26 counts of streaming online child pornography, children under the age of 12. So once I had to turn my focus on them, and then reported that to corporate, I went from being the manager of the month in March to out of a job in July on a bunch of trumped up shit that they said I gave a passcode away, which was ridiculous. And I had discussed with one of my workers about possibly doing landscaping, and that was somehow in violation of whatever. Meanwhile, I had them all dead to rights, and the problem with IKEA is it's a fucking backwards company. The company's basically a Ponzi scheme on distribution and manufacturing overseas, basically in Russia, using North Korean political prisoners. And I talked about this in the Marco Rubio video, and I mean, I've talked about this. And that's when I lost my job, about 4 months before my 40th birthday. And went to a lawyer with all my evidence. I had lawyers begging to take my case. Dude, we're going to nail them, because they're sick and tired of the sexual harassment lawsuits, because everybody thinks that Florida is so litigious. And it is. It's all slip and falls or sexual harassment. Well, we got the correspondence back from IKEA. IKEA admitted to doing everything I said they did. But they said my case wasn't really with them, it's with the individual workers who did it. And because this is a right to work state, they can terminate me for anything they want. And what they didn't realize is, even though they fired me basically because I was uncovering their crimes, because it doesn't affect business law, the way the law is written in Florida, you can't sue for it. My lawyer was stunned. He called 2 other lawyers, and they were like, "Are you serious?" Like, because he has, like, in his network, although they couldn't believe it. Because all they deal with is bullshit slip, trip, and falls and sexual harassment cases down here. They thought, like, holy shit, look at the fucking mountain of evidence this guy's got. Yeah, we're going to nail it. Don't matter. They can't do it. Yeah, they can in Florida. And I'll tell you another one that my father, that Meatnormous left out. I'll actually help you out here. What happened with the lawsuit against Broward Sheriff's Office when they came kicking in my door? Here's what happened with it. It had to be dropped. Why? Because they had a warrant. Did they have a warrant for me or Charlene? No, they had a warrant for a meth head who lived 4 apartments away, who was only here fucking 2 weeks, got arrested for her 7th driving under the suspension, and that's why they came into my place like a bunch of fucking raging assholes. So as far as they knew, it was a valid warrant, and so be it. String of bad luck, man. So then I'm still searching for job after job. I'm 40, 41, 42. I can't even get calls back. And my resume is impressive. And the people that do call me back tell me how impressive my resume is. And I'm getting, how do I know you're not going to take my job? You're overqualified. If you take this, you're going to bounce. And it's the same stuff I probably would have said at the same time. But the real problem is once you're over 40, there is an age discrimination, because you're in that protective class where it's nearly impossible to get rid of you. It's impossible. So now nobody wants to take a risk because we're in such a litigious place. What else did he mention? Oh, yes. So all that's going on. So all that's happening. And then, you know, here's the funny thing. I'm looking at it now. I posted that phone call with my mother in November of 2012. Between November of 2012 and December the 23rd, 2014, I posted 48 videos about my life in narcissism. Strictly, basically just talking about my life, what was going on, how I was seeing things. And then I was kind of just done with it. I was done with it. I tried to go back to it March 3rd with the narcissist therapist and Facebook, and that's when I started first trying to deal with that therapist, Eric Williams of Teaneck, New Jersey. And I thought I was going to be able to start producing videos the way I was, and I just wasn't. I just wasn't. I was pissed off what was going on with Aaron, with the, you know, I was angry about it. But I posted a video on March 3rd, another video on April 28th, one on April 30th, one on May 1st, and one on May 5th. All just regarding that little situation. Nothing from the end of December till March 3rd, nothing from March 3rd till almost the end of April. And then 4 videos in a couple days. And I was done with it again. And then I decided, you know what? Donald Trump started running, and you guys know how I feel, regardless. It's not a political thing. Let me start talking about my life, because, hey, I worked with Trump. I know Trump. I protected Trump. And I'm like, maybe I'll start trying to do some political stuff. So I posted, no, Macy's, you're the racist, based on my experience with him, on July 3rd. Didn't post another one until August 8th. Why the media can't hurt Trump. And then that's when it all happened. Because my next video, in relation to your question, Meatnormous, about the GoFundMe and the lawyer, glad you brought it up. Because that's when I found out that, once again, you forged my signature on bank paperwork. You forged my signature on bank paperwork, which I still have the copies of. Statute of limitations hasn't run out on it, dickhead. And I said there, like, this is enough. Enough is enough. I got to do something. Calling around. Everybody wants a $5,000 retainer. Fine. Try GoFundMe. Put up the Help Me Save My Daughter video, telling everybody what the situation is. And Charlene gives me the idea, if people donate, okay, tell them you'll do a video for them about a topic or a story. So I took her word for it. That's what I started doing. And one after another, after another, after another started rolling in. Just like that. And I look back at my old comments of people asking me to do stuff like this. And then about a week into it, and again, this was all explained in videos here. A week into it, I finally get a call from my ex, and we're on fine terms now. And what happened, happened. And she asked me about the GoFundMe, and I'm like, I just want to talk to my daughter. I just want to talk to my daughter. And that GoFundMe made it abundantly clear how serious this was. That GoFundMe made it abundantly clear that I had support. And ever since, I've talked to Erin pretty much as I want. And she's a busy kid. Sometimes she's a little hard to get a hold of. But I talk to her at least once a week. We don't argue. We don't fight. There's no negativity. There's so much I miss because I had to be down here out of fear of being brought in of the bullshit, because I knew I had to get away. And I made it clear in my videos that's what was going on. And then I was around the time Charlene lost her gig at the club with that disgusting boss. And we were in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. But people kept giving me, you need to keep pushing forward with this. You need to do this full time. This is your calling. Don't look for a job. You can do this. We'll support you. That's when I started the second GoFundMe. And then people tried to fuck with that. And that's when I found PayPal Donate. And even still, I still had this guilt about doing it. I couldn't believe, and I still can't to some effect, people will give me money to hear my opinion. And I couldn't, for the life of me, just see this channel for what it was and why, until basically this very moment. Because that's why I went to find that job at the tobacco store. The stories would come in, and people, I guess I wasn't grasping at the time how much it meant to people. And to me, it was like, you're gonna give me money for me to read your story and tell you, what I could. But what I found out is I'm good at it. See, I wasn't doing this before you fucked with me. I never would have even have gone this way. I was done with the channel. And then things at the tobacco store, the place is basically out of business in October. Cutting expenses, whatever. It's a tobacco store. I was working 56 hours a week for $300 cash. Are you kidding me? And nobody knows this. I've run away from this channel to my own detriment financially. I know I have. To the point where, she's had a hard time after losing the club gig. She works in an art gallery, which is on commission. Unless she sells, you got to sell 13 grand a month before you even start making commission. It's commission versus draw. So it's basically $573 every 2 weeks. It's an unemployment payment. And we've been trying to string it along on that and what she does on Google, and the little bit I was making off the ads off of YouTube. Because I couldn't see it for what it was. It's been a hell of a year. We lost the car, and Drunky made sure to try to shove that in my face. But May 10th, I was walking back from the store, and I'm like, I need a sign, I need something. And then right there, I got a notification, and I always got a lot of notifications because my videos were always commented on a lot. Went off right in my face, and I came in and I started making videos. And for some reason this time, it's exploded. To the point of 3 weeks ago, I didn't know where I was going. Now, it's endless, the possibilities. And for me to go back and get the comments of how many people who say they wouldn't be here if not for my channel. They would have ended it if not for my channel. That the years they spent in therapy were answered in one video. And I know they mean it. And then there's concern right away. I hope you're doing businesses and taxes and you think I'm stupid. And as far as me notifying the state about benefits, I'm on no benefits. Nothing. Nothing. You are a small, feckless little bitch. And I know exactly why you did what you did today. I find it hilarious, and I didn't even make the connection. It took me a little while to make the connection of all of it. Why this all makes sense now. Everybody, I've thanked a lot of people for this channel. And you have too. But I really want to say thank you for the people responsible for this oncoming success. And that's you, Meatnormous. That's you. And let me tell you how I know that. Because on the day I post a video, when the narcissist tactics blows up in their faces, you start posting this fucking nonsense. You saw it more than I did. Lets me know you know I'm right. So predictable. You feign this concern for my child. Yet, I've been out of work almost 3.5, 4 years now. Haven't been able to find a job. And you know full well I ain't lazy when it comes to work. I was on 24/7, 365. So that ain't it. So you just reveling in my misfortune. Ha 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 ha. Till you must have realized I wouldn't even be in Florida if not for your fucking bullshit tactics. I wouldn't even have started this channel if not for your bullshit tactics. I wouldn't be in a state which is the best state to start a business in. So thank you for that. Also, this channel would have died last summer if not for your fuckery with the house and forging my name on bank paperwork, which is still punishable for another 6 years. That's when I started the GoFundMe and I realized, you know what? I'm good at this. I can, and what drove you crazy, because you've already realized it. Your dysfunction that nearly ended me so many times is what's going to dig me out of this very, very quickly. I know you don't like that, me. I know you don't. Have another slug, drunkie. Drink it up. Want to hit pause again? Refill. I'm sure there's a bottle behind the couch. You don't have to. I remember. I remember. Every one of your tactics is blown up in your face. And now you're trying to, I don't know, do something to hurt me, hurt my channel, keep me in this hole. Nah. No. You can't. You can't stop it. You'll never stop it. It's too far out of the barn. Too much has happened. And now I'm helping just way too many people. And I know that eats at you. I know it. $8,300 people. You would kill to have an audience like that. You can't get 8 people to listen to you. I will kick this eventually. Do you see, everybody? Do you see how the narcissist will never quit? Do you see how they will never stop? I know it's killing you. I know it is. Not because you lost your son. I was throwaway. I got it. I'm done. Over it. That's why I don't really make videos anymore about my life with you. There's no need to. You've given me enough tools through your bullshit to help basically anybody who's had anybody who even slightly resembles the two of you fuckfaces. And a little fat boy fuckface. The whole lot of yous. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you think. I don't give a shit what you say. I don't give a shit who you tell it to. You do. So a big round of applause, everybody, for Meatnormous, for probably being the biggest backbone of this channel through his own fucking stupidity and narcissistic arrogance that he can't let go. You did a number on Aaron, I'll tell you that. It can be fixed. It can all be fixed. When you do this shit, you only make me stronger. Do you think the people on this channel don't know exactly what I'm talking about? You think you're going to be able to persuade them with the exact type of narcissistic accusations and tactics that they've all been dealing with their entire lives? See, the problem with you, Meat, is you're dumb. You've always been dumb. You too, Drunky. How you produce somebody who has the intelligence I do, I will never know. I will never know, because I look at you two and I'm like, I came from these idiots. And you are a couple of idiots. On the day I post the stupid video, oh, why not, man? I mean, you haven't worked since you were 41 years old. It's about as hard as it gets, right? But you'd rather see your son fail and be miserable instead of letting him succeed, help people, and pull his daughter out of this mess and do everything I've been dreaming about doing for my kid. You think you're surprising anybody that my life is fucked up? Everybody's life is fucked up who's watching the goddamn channel. That's why we're here, stupid. Because of fuckwads like you. Right? Right? Want to pump it? There you go. Bump it. Bump it. Even the cat knows you're fucked up. And he never met you, but he knows of you. Good boy. Douchebag. So swing away, Meatnormous and Drunky. I knew I didn't need you a while ago. Now it's only confirmed. Oh. More people looking to talk to me. I'm not saying that to be arrogant, but it really pisses them off. Eats away at you. Eats away at you. What a small little man I let make me feel like shit for so long. Making fun of me in front of everybody. Laughing at me with that fucking stupid ass cum catcher you got over your goddamn lip. You are a retard. Not no more. Your dysfunction is what's going to save me. And every move you've made against me since that point has only blown up in your face and made me stronger. I can sit here and pump out videos all day. All day. And because I have a talent at it, I'm good at it. I can see what people's problems are. I can see a little of you, or a lot of both of you, in every story I read. And much like I couldn't see it when I was sitting in front of it, I'm pointing it out to these people so they can see it and they can move on. And it's killing you. One other thing. Let's not forget, my therapist was your therapist. She has your letters. When drunk, you tried to assault me in the therapy session. Believe me, all that's admissible. Top that off again, drunkie. God, you must be sucking them dry. She's probably licking the inside of the vodka bottle by now. Holy shit, if she hasn't set up an IV. Go right to vein, drunk. Right to vein. You could set that fucking thing right up. Full open. Told you guys were going to like this one. Excuse me. I want to thank you sincerely. Meatnormous, drunkie, even you too, little precious. Never going to forget about you. I will keep going forward. You have only motivated me. I have seen the potential in this, and it's amazing. And if I can do that and save some more people, then at least my life has some fucking meaning. Not walking around a goddamn department store or a fucking home goods store for fucking 25 years, contributing nothing. And sucking off the government. That was your move, motherfucker, not mine. Never has been. So everybody, let's thank Meatnormous, okay, from preventing this channel, for first even giving me the opportunity to make this channel with all the fucked up material. You too, drunkie, you too. Top it off. Then pulling their bullshit games, then I moved, thinking that they were going to do something, and then this channel popped up. And I had worked through it. I was done with it. 48 videos was going to be over. Then you fucked around with the house. And now I have 382 videos, counting this one. Way to go, dumbass. Way to go, you dumb fuck. Showed me the path. Here, Matty boy. I can do whatever you want. No, you can't. No, you can't. But I will take every fucking tactic you throw at me, and I'm going to turn it back in your fucking face. And I know you don't like it, but you better learn to love it, because that's the new world we're living in. Your money is meaningless at this point. What you see is what you get here right now, everybody. I live in a shitty $800 apartment. Up until 3 weeks ago, I didn't know where the next dollar was coming from. And now this thing is about to turn huge. Huge. And I'm past the guilt part, because people are being helped. Not one person, not one, has ever come back to me and told me, you fucked up my life. You gave me bad advice. I don't agree with anything you said. Quite the contrary. then again, you're just a bunch of people complaining on the internet as well, as far as they're concerned, too. So whatever. Just know you created this monster. And you saved me by your fuckery. So thank you once again, you dumb fuckface motherfuckers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and to my 8,300 subscribers and growing by leaps and bounds every day. Fucking unreal. They should thank you too. Thank you for being you. Now fuck off. If you would like your story or audio, or just to expose your narcissistic fuckface on my channel, you know what to do with the PayPal link. If you don't have the money to contribute, send me your story anyway. I will do it for free. Why? Just like I always do. Because the more videos, the better for everybody. The better for me, the better for you. Some of my best work is in the free stuff I do. And I have no problem doing it because it all grows. But if you can't contribute, you know what to do. Till next time. Which shouldn't be too far away, junkie. And me, not far away at all. Till the next time, this is Ollie Matthews. And I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.